Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bradley.
It is August 6th, 2022, Saturday evening at 5:10. Did I do it? What?
6:10.
6:10. Something 10. 6:10 in the evening. It is only 74 degrees here today. It was warmer earlier, but we had a storm roll in. We just had like a lot of rain. Yeah. I mean, it was like coming down in sheets against the window. Now it's pretty much kind of slacked off and the sun is back out. But it was a nice
a nice cool down.
Yes. The birds will be happy. Their bird bath will be full again.
Charlie's back here, quivering blob.
Yes, Charlie is quivering like a blob. Quivering blob. So anyway, been a good Saturday. We've been getting some domestics done. I've been, doing dishes, cleaning up the kitchen, started some laundry, folded laundry, stripped my bed and remade it. Just kind of general stuff. You've been moving some more of my craft stuff into the art studio, and so he can move some more of his stuff in his bedroom, and watching his mattress expand. Coming along fine. Right?
It's swelling up nicely.
It's swelling up nicely. He's excited because tomorrow night he gets to sleep on it. So he's really excited. Your dog will be very excited.
Well, I feel bad because she wants to lay on the bed. Normally she does, but
yeah.
On that twin bed, there's just almost
not enough room
for the both of us.
Yep. Like somebody's got to move.
Yep.
And she's on the vent right now.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. She's on the vent. Trying to grab my doohickey. My doohickey fell out of it.
Uh-oh.
I was just trying to get my vape. No big thing, guy. There it is. Anyway, besides that, I don't really have anything to show you guys. I did finish the brim on that hat last night. Yesterday was kind of a day where Brad and I just really couldn't get it together. You know how you have one of them days where you're just frittering away the time. Maybe you're playing, games like we play a lot of solitaire and stuff on our phone. And before you know it, hours have gone by. And you just can't really get yourself motivated. So, that's what yesterday was. I mean, we did a little bit of stuff, but not a lot of stuff.
Well, I got quite a bit done back there.
Oh, I did the dishes and cleaned up the kitchen. I do that every day, though.
I know.
We have a deal. He mainly cooks, and I mainly clean it up. So, I think it's a nice, it works out well. Mm-hmm. But tomorrow we take off. I'm going to go in here in a little bit and ride the bike. But tomorrow we're going to take off. And, in fact, I don't know if I'll ride the bike tonight. It's Saturday. Give myself the weekend.
I think that's a good idea.
Because I am kind of tired and stuff. So, after 6. But I got enough steps in today running all over the house for sure. Shoulder and stuff, okay. I mean, it hurts, but not super, super bad. Probably will hurt later tonight because I've done a lot of stuff. It's really hard to isolate your shoulder when so many things I do, I need both arms and, both hands. So it's really hard, especially when that's my dominant, to not use it. I try to at night. I think you've noticed I kind of try to keep it a lot stiffer and stuff. But, it's impossible to do things like fold laundry and all that stuff without both your arms. Well, not impossible, but,
Very difficult.
It's what you're used to. That's about all we got going on. Brad made fish sandwiches. We like that breaded beer batter cod. They have it, Aldi. It's Fremont Market. Very good stuff. Not that expensive, and we like to get a hamburger bun, and we make our own fish sandwiches. Very good. Every bit as good as McDonald's or anything. So, better. And then we add cooked cabbage with it. So, that's what we had for dinner. That'll probably be, I'll probably have, Brad cooked up like 6 hamburger patties yesterday. We do go ahead and buy the hamburger patties just because they're more convenient. You'll cook up like half a package. You'll cook up 6 at a time. We have some protein already cooked. And so I'll probably have that. And probably, I don't know if there's leftover cabbage or not. Okay. That was a big head of cabbage, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really dense.
Yep, and I just cooked half.
Because sometimes you cut into a head of cabbage and it's like pretty airy almost. But sometimes that one looked very dense.
It was.
So, that's probably what I'll have. Some cabbage and a hamburger. You know, without the bread.
Cherries and blueberries.
Brad's been eating cherries and blueberries. Have you gotten into the blueberries?
Not yet.
We had yogurt and a banana this morning. I asked my shopper, because we did Instacart, I asked my shopper very kindly to, because they usually pick out, I think, you know, bananas that are just are ripe. And we like them when they're kind of still green. Semi-green, she picked out just perfect. So, I gave her 5-star review. She did a great job. Was it a couple or something?
Yeah.
Because I saw it.
Yeah.
A lot of couples do the Instacart or the DoorDash and stuff, which is it's nice. We've had quite a few couples that come and ask for supplemental, and you know.
Oh, I didn't get it. Maybe I did tell you, but I was out there when the postal lady showed up, and I went down the stairs and I was going to go over and she said, nope, just stay there, and she brought everything and put it all up on the porch, and which I thought was very, very nice of her.
That's how you talk. I assume that's who you were talking to, and that I saw her walk by with packages.
Yeah.
We had come in, you know, Brad ordered those batteries for the scale, digital scale, and then I'm always having to order like supplements. I ordered some more alcohol wipes, Band-Aids, and potassium. It's a great big box for this thing of batteries. I was really surprised on that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then dog food came in. I bought a couple more cases of dog food. You know.
And a can of box of pouches.
Another box of pouches. They had enough for a month. I try to keep a month ahead. I was trying to keep a couple months ahead, but I really can't afford to do that. So I try to keep right at a month ahead. I think I'm right there. Really. I mean, you know, even with the canned.
Yeah.
So that'll be okay. You know, trying to keep a little bit ahead of the rising prices. You know, let's not even talk about it, right? We're all going through it. Eggs. Lord Almighty.
Lord.
I'm about to go kidnap me some chicken. $2.95 a dozen here. I don't know what you guys are paying, but $2.95, that's the cheapest, and that's at Aldi's.
Well, when we first moved up here, we could get a gallon of milk for, I believe it was $1.65.
I know it.
And now we're paying over $3.50.
When we first moved up here, we were surprised because grocery prices were quite a bit cheaper than Florida. Now Florida was cheaper than Wyoming, and we could get at that point in time I could get a dozen eggs for like 65 cents.
Yeah.
At Aldi's now,
Yeah.
you know, and if that's the cheapest brand, and if the next side brand, and just for a dozen is $3.65.
Wow.
So yeah, you know, you just about can't. Hey, quit. You just about can't afford to do anything with eggs. I mean, it's like holy moly.
Yeah.
So
well, I made those salads last night for us for dinner, and we had just a few chicken tenders left, and I threw them in the air fryer, and then we had 3 hard-boiled eggs left, and I sliced those up, and
yeah, and then you use just regular iceberg lettuce and fresh spinach, cucumbers, tomatoes, a few croutons, the chicken tenders, and the eggs.
And cheddar cheese.
And cheddar cheese. A little bit of cheddar cheese, and then some ranch dressing. Was very good. We've really been enjoying our salads lately, so that's really nice. You know, I haven't decided yet, speaking of salad, I haven't decided if I'm going to have another salad tonight or I'm going to have the cooked cabbage, so, you know. But besides that, let's see. Did I notice a real big spike in anything else in price? No, I mean, dog food's been going up in price. Of course, we all were ready for that, right? I mean, I pay about $3, $3 to $4 more for a case, which is 12 cans of dog food, than I used to. Pouches, about $3 more a box than I used to. See, a lot of the stuff I just don't buy anymore, like the noodle mixes and the rice mixes. We just cook from scratch. Bread is still a really good price at Aldi's. Now it's strange because I can get a loaf, a 20-ounce loaf of white bread for 65 cents, or I can buy the same size loaf of the wheat bread for $1.35. So that's why we got the white.
Yeah.
You know, you can still get hamburger buns, 8 hamburger buns, and these are just a plain for 65 cents. So, you know, I got 2 packages that froze one, 2 loaves of bread to freeze one. You know, that wasn't too bad. We get tortilla chips because they're cheaper than other stuff, and Brad doesn't go through them really fast. Other chips he might eat pretty fast, but you know, he doesn't go through that or the veggie straw super fast. You know, he likes to still have some things that he likes, and you know, I think that's important. Mm-hmm. You know, if you restrict yourself on everything, then you're going to overindulge when you do get it. Yeah. Like I'll have a little bit of chocolate, not every night now, because I felt like I was eating too much of it. So now I didn't buy anymore because I felt like that was something I didn't need to have every night. You know, so just mainly because we're trying to really watch what we eat and stuff. And I don't know, we've had a package of Oreos in that fridge now for 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
We had a few out of it one time. I see it in there, but I never think about it.
I don't either.
Or when I do think about it, it might be that it's late at night, and I try not to eat any sugary carbs late at night now. Like, I won't even eat the graham crackers at night now. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, if I do, I'm going to have just 2 squares instead of, like, 1 whole sleeve.
Yeah.
You know. And that'll be a lot of times, maybe because I have taken my blood sugar, maybe I need to eat a little something. But, yeah. Mm-hmm. We've been having to throw away chips because they get old and stale.
I have to laugh at that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like I said, a thing of Oreos has been in there for a long time. There's the Oreo Thins, which is what we like, but I mean, I know before we would have just hammered that whole package right away. Mm-hmm. You know, so we're getting there.
I hate to sound wasteful, but I'm really amazed at how much more food that we throw away that we never would have before.
You and I are not wasteful people, though. If we have something that the dogs can eat that would not harm them, like Brad made fried rice, and frankly, the fried rice was good, but we had some shrimp. We bought a couple of shrimp rings months ago from Aldi's, and they were really rubbery, horribly rubbery. Well, we had about half of one left, and Brad decided, we talked about it, to go ahead and use that in the fried rice. You could have used them as bullets.
Yep.
Rubber bullets.
Yeah.
So, we didn't want any more of it. So, we did feed that to dogs, but we normally give them rice. But if it's something that's not really good for them, like chips, no, we don't give that to them. Yeah. But no, I mean, we try to be very frugal, I mean, on that. I mean, I could have saved the chips and made tortilla casserole. But I try not to eat stuff with very much salt. So, and that's a little heavier than we really eat now. So, you know, and I look at it this way. Brad and I were big members of the Clean Plate Club. I know a lot of you guys around our age and stuff were too. I prided myself as a kid because, you know, dinner time came, I always got, you know, praise because of the Clean Plate Club. But now I look at it this way. If I have to throw some food away, I try not to. I try to be very frugal on that. And I very rarely do I have to throw much away. Mm-hmm. But if we do, what's the difference if I eat it and eliminate it, you know how, or if I throw it away? It's all going to end up, you know, pretty much
in the same spot.
Yeah, so that's how I justify Because, before you were saying, oh, I better eat that. Like if you have something left on your plate, oh, I better eat that. Even though I'm full, and I know if I eat it, I'm going to be uncomfortably full. It's going to stretch my stomach. I'm not going to be able to move for the next 4 hours. No. It's like, no. What difference does it make? If I can save it, I'll save it. Have some later. If not, that's okay. Normally, I'll eat sometimes about half of what Brad gives me, and you've cut the portions way down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say, oh, well, I only need one. I only want about half. And I'll cover it up and put the other half in the fridge, and I'll have it for the next meal or maybe later that night. Sometimes I eat stuff in segments, like I'll have like my meat and protein, for our first meal, and then a few hours later I'll have the vegetables, because, so it all works, right?
Well, yep, and that's a hard thing. That's a hard thing to get over, because we were brought up with, you eat everything on your plate,
Yep.
And, I question, would we be heavy if we weren't forced to finish everything on our plate?
But then, conversely, when we got to be teenagers and puberty hit, and we really started to put on the weight, then our parents were on us about it.
Yep.
Then it was no longer that they were proud of us being in the clean plate club.
Yeah.
So there's that. We never made our girls eat everything on their plate. They had to, what was the rule? Half?
Eat half, yeah.
They had to eat half, because I figured that I might misjudge how much they could eat. They're little people. So they had to eat half. Now, I never held out, well, if you eat it, you can have this dessert or that dessert. We normally didn't do dessert. And that's just us. But I also didn't make them have it meal after meal. I had that done to me. I know you had that done to you. Then it comes to standstill.
Yeah.
On the food issue. So, and I mean, everybody's different. It's just, like I said, I try hard to learn behavior. Even at this age, it's hard to unlearn sometimes. That it's okay if I didn't finish the last 4 bites of a meal. It would be okay to go ahead and throw that in the garbage.
Yeah.
The world is not going to come to an end. If it's not enough to save and eat for another meal, but I'm full, I don't have to save it.
Yeah.
Or I used to give it to Brad, say, here, do you want this? And I think he felt kind of obligated sometimes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, now I don't normally.
No, you don't.
Because, if he wanted, now if I'm eating a hamburger, and sometimes I won't finish my hamburger, and he seems very hungry, I'll ask him if he wants it. A lot of times he'll just peel off the bun and eat just the leftover meat patty or something, but, no. I try very hard, and I know you do too. And another thing is to not love each other with food, which has been a hard thing to learn, Oh, they had a bad day. I want to make them whatever, make them feel good. Now, I was a baker, so,
Mm-hmm.
I still want to make some reduced sugar oatmeal cookies, so doesn't that sound good? What I want to do, though, is I want to make some reduced sugar oatmeal cookies and put some protein powder in it.
That would be good.
And that we could eat those in the morning when we get up. We could even have that with a bit of yogurt.
Yep.
And I think that would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we want just something a little sweet, and we really don't feel like eating a whole meal, because sometime in the evening we'll have just a protein shake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to put some protein powder in it. I've done that before baking stuff. It works out great.
Well, and that, I love that Gen Pro.
Yeah, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, because we used to buy it. We used to get, I don't remember, I think it was 30 servings, and it was pricey then.
Yeah.
It was about $32. And now that same container is close to 70.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Gen Pro is tasteless, and you can mix it in anything, literally. But we just buy like a vanilla soy-based protein powder, and then if we want it to be chocolate or whatever, we add some cocoa powder, or add some instant coffee or fruit or whatever we're going to have, peanut butter sometime. But yeah, you could easily. add a couple scoops of that into whatever you're baking.
That's a good idea.
But I was thinking about that the other day because I know you really love oatmeal cookies, and so do I, and I know we have raisins, and I was thinking about that, and it's like, I ought to make some oatmeal cookies and, you know, put some protein powder in it, and that would be, it's not a whole lot different than breakfast protein bars.
Nope.
So, I mean, I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah. And those protein bars that you get from the store, they're so bloody expensive.
Mm-hmm. That's why I quit buying them.
Yeah.
You guys know I loved my Nature Valley granola bars, but I quit buying it because it's expensive. And it's like we quit buying the granola, and I started making it. Now we don't even use it in our yogurt, really.
Yeah.
We don't eat near the yogurt we used to. We still do eat some every day, but we're buying the smaller containers now. And we just don't... Neither one of us really like to eat when we get up in the morning anyway. We have to force ourselves. Now, it all depends on what our numbers are reading when we take our blood sugar.
Yeah.
If it's okay, if it's above 100, then I don't feel a big rush that I need to eat. Now, if it's below that, then I need to eat something. So, anyway, that's all we got going on. You know, I know you guys hear I still sound nasally. That's allergies there. You know, I'll wake up from a nap or something, Brad will tell you, and I just all snotted up. All snotted up.
Yep.
So,
oh, yeah.
So tomorrow is our off day, so tomorrow we, as far as not doing housework and stuff, that's why we work so hard today. Because I want to work on this diamond painting, and I want to do some loom knitting. And I like to just kind of reset for the day. I was doing a lot of housework, like laundry and stuff on Sundays, and I'm like, you know, I really want to have a day off. And so did Brad. So, you know, we both did what we needed to do. Yeah,
I've got a couple of those, I got 2 of those memory frames cut out. And one I've completely sanded.
Do you want to hand them to? I just show them I'll show you guys the bare bones of what he's talking about.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so this one, of course, would hold just one. And like I said, it's not stained or anything. It doesn't have the backing on it. And he would put a picture here, you know, of your beloved pet or human, you know. Or if it's a baby, they don't have to be dead, you know. And he sanded this stuff, so there's that one. And then he's also making this double one. So, you know, like he'll put Nixie and Charlie in this one. And I really love this knot here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, and he'll stain these and stuff. Look at, that's cool too.
See, that's
so that's what he's working on.
I take my time when I'm looking at wood, because I do like you said, I do love the knots and everything, and they really give a piece character.
I really love the knots and stuff in wood, so that's what he's working on. You know, our demo pieces are going to have, of course, our current pets in them, and you know, you could order that not stained and painted instead, you know, and whatever color background you would want, you know, and then he'll pour resin and, you know, all kinds of good stuff. So, well, that's about all we got for today. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're staying cool wherever you are, and remember, do something nice for somebody else, and then do something nice for yourself, and remember, we love you guys. And we do cherish your friendship. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.